Welcome to Fueling Growth, Marketing for Auto Repair Shops. I'm your host and moderator, Zane Taylor, and I'm proud to work on the team led by our expert, Faith Elliott. Today's episode is Maximizing Customer Reach, Proven Marketing Tactics for Auto Repair Shops. If you own a small or mid-sized shop and want more calls and more cars, we built this one for you. We'll unpack a blended playbook that ties online and offline together, so every tactic points to measurable car count and revenue. Faith, thanks for being here and letting me guide the conversation.
Thanks, Zane. I'm excited because the plan we'll share is practical, staged, and proven. We'll clarify who you want in the bays, fix conversion friction on your website, lock down local SEO with a complete Google business profile, and build a steady review engine. Then we'll add content that ranks and persuades, local links and PR, and high-intent ads like PPC, call only, and local services ads. We'll round it out with awareness, retargeting, compelling offers, airtight tracking, phone and counter conversion, retention mailers, community, fleet outreach, budgets, KPIs, a 30, 60, 90 rollout, and compliance.
Perfect overview. Let's start with targeting. Shops often chase everything within 20 miles and end up with unprofitable work and long drives. Can you outline a quick process to define the ideal customer and service mix, core radius, vehicle years and makes, and high-margin services, so targeting and messaging are clear? And how does that definition guide offers, service pages, and the keywords or ad groups we should prioritize?
Start with your own ROs. Pull the last 12 months and sort by ARO, gross profit, and zip code. Highlight the 3 to 5 closest zips producing profitable work. That's your core radius. Next, identify the vehicle years and makes you're best equipped for, maybe 2010 and newer domestic and Asian if you lack Euro tooling, and call that out. Then list high-margin services, brakes, steering and suspension, diagnostics, tires with alignment, and fleets. Choose 2 or 3 to feature. Translate the definition into plain language. Who you serve, where you're located, turnaround, warranties, and convenience. Build tightly themed service pages and ad groups around those services and makes. Use that same focus for offers. The tighter the definition, the stronger the relevance, quality scores, and conversion rate.
That focus gives us a North Star. Now the website has to convert that demand, especially on a phone. Many shop sites are slow, vague, and hard to navigate. What are the must-haves for a modern, conversion-focused site? Speed, mobile-first layout, click-to-call, and online booking, dedicated service and make pages, trust badges, warranties, financing, FAQs, and analytics. In what order should owners tackle improvements and any tools you like?
Start with speed and mobile UX. Aim for sub 2 seconds on 4G and a clean header that pins click to call, directions, and book now. Add online booking integrated to your shop software or a request form that triggers immediate confirmation. Build dedicated pages for each core service and for the makes you specialize in, with benefits, pricing cues, photos, and FAQs. Layer trust, ASE and Afuletiore badges, warranties, financing options, shuttle or loaners, and real staff photos. Add schema for local business and services. Install analytics, pixels, and call tracking, and set conversion goals for calls over 60 seconds, forms, and bookings. Launch, review heat maps and call recordings monthly, and keep iterating.
Great checklist. Let's move to local SEO and maps. Most new customers start there. What are the fundamentals for a complete Google business profile? Categories, services, hours, messaging, photos, posts, Q&A, and how do we keep NAP consistent and citations clean? Also, what cadence should the front desk follow so this stays active without eating hours every week?
Pick the correct primary category and add secondary categories tied to target services. Fill out services with short descriptions, set accurate hours, including holidays, and enable messaging if you can respond quickly. Upload at least 20 authentic photos across exterior, interior, team, equipment, and work, then add 5 to 10 monthly. Post weekly with offers and seasonal tips, and seed Q&A with real questions. Lock your exact name, address, and phone format and replicate it across your website, major directories, and data aggregators. Add UTM parameters to GBP links so you can attribute traffic and calls. Monitor suggested edits, and use services and products to feature packages.
Excellent. Reviews power both rankings and conversions, yet many shops forget to ask. Could you walk us through a simple, repeatable review engine a 2-bay or 6-bay shop can run daily? Timing, SMS or email, a short link or QR and response guidelines? And once reviews come in, Where should we showcase them on the site to help close the sale?
Bake it into the handoff. At pickup, the advisor says, "You'll get a quick text in a minute asking for feedback. It really helps our local shop." Send an SMS within 15 minutes with a first name and a short link that opens the Google review form. If you have emails, send both. Post a QR code at the counter and on invoices for walk-ins. Respond to every review within 24 hours. Thank by name, reference the service, invite them back. For negatives, acknowledge, apologize, and move the details offline with a direct number. Showcase reviews on your homepage, service pages, and booking pages, and mark them up with structured data where supported. Track count, rating, and monthly velocity.
Great. Now let's tackle content that ranks and converts. Random blogging rarely moves the needle. What specific content should a shop publish to win city plus service searches, capture seasonal demand, and build trust? Please cover page types, ideal length, photos or video, and how often to post. And how can technicians contribute without slowing production?
Use a hub and spoke model. Build evergreen city plus service pages such as brake repair in Springfield and Toyota maintenance in Springfield. Each 800 to 1,000 words with clear CTAs, pricing cues, FAQs, original photos, and a short technician quote. Publish 1 to 2 supporting posts monthly, seasonal checklists, trip prep, battery and tire timelines, warning sign explainers, and cost ranges. Add short, authentic tech videos, 30 to 60 seconds, showing a test before and after or a quick safety tip. Shoot vertical on a phone, caption, and post to your site, Google profile, and social. Repurpose content across channels. Measure rankings, clicks, time on page, and conversion rate. Then iterate pages that produce calls and form fills.
Love the repurposing. Authority and demand next. On authority, local backlinks and PR feel intimidating, but they matter. What practical steps can a shop take to earn local mentions and links? And on demand, when someone's ready to buy, we need high-intent ads. Can you break down a smart approach to Google Search PPC, call-only ads, and local services ads, including structure, negatives, and how to control cost per lead?
Start with relationships and community value. Join the chamber, sponsor a youth team, and offer a safety check booth at events. Ask for a website, mention linking to a landing page on your site. Partner with the high school auto program and local charities. Publish a scholarship or donation page and request inclusion on their sites. Pitch how-to stories to neighborhood blogs and local media. Winter prep, pothole damage checks, and include a tip sheet they can link. For ads, structure PPC by service with tight ad groups, brakes, AC repair, alignment, diagnostics. Use exact and phrase match. Add negatives like jobs, DIY, and cheap, and write ads with location, benefit, and proof. Run call-only ads during business hours with trained call handlers. Set up local services ads, verify categories, and dispute junk leads fast. Track CPL and booked rate by service, and zip. Then shift budget weekly to top performers.
That's a clear blueprint. Beyond bottom of funnel, shops need awareness to stay visible and retargeting to bring visitors back. What would a simple, effective plan look like on Meta, YouTube, and Waze with tight geo-targeting? And let's connect it to offers. Which promotions actually move the needle without crushing margin? How should they be structured? And how do we track redemption by channel?
Keep awareness lightweight and local. On Meta, run a 5 to 7 mile radius around the shop. Use short video and before and after images promoting value props like same-day service, warranties, loaners, and financing. Retarget all site visitors with testimonials and a Book Now CTA. On YouTube, use 15-second skippable spots targeted by Zip and in-market auto service audiences. Show the shop, a friendly advisor, and a clear offer URL. Waze can reinforce proximity with branded pins and commuter takeovers. For offers, lead with a time-bound new customer oil change at a fair price, a brake package discount, or a free second opinion with code. Spell out the value, expiry, and redemption steps. Use unique promo codes per channel, UTM links, and a POS source field to compare redemptions, ARO, and return rate by channel.
You tied creative to measurement, which is key. Let's formalize tracking and conversion. What's the minimal reliable tracking stack for a local shop? Unique call tracking numbers, UTM tags, online conversion goals, and a source field inside the shop management system. And since leads only matter when booked, what are your standards for phones and front counter, speed to answer, simple scripts, after-hours options, and disciplined estimate follow-up?
Assign unique call tracking numbers to each major channel: Google Profile, PPC, social, mailers, and forward to your main line. Record calls for coaching. Use UTM parameters on every ad and profile link, and ensure your booking form passes source to your CRM or shop software. In analytics, create goals for calls over 60 seconds, forms, and online bookings. Inside the shop system, make the source field required with a controlled list, and verify against call logs weekly. For phones, answer within 3 rings, smile, and use a simple script. Greet, capture name and vehicle. Clarify concern, offer soonest availability, and assumptively book. Provide text to book for drivers. After hours, use an answering service or chat that can schedule. Follow up on open estimates within 24 hours and again at 3 days with helpful non-pushy messages.
That closes the loop on new leads. Now let's keep customers returning and bring friends with them while adding offline momentum and partnerships. What does a practical retention and referral engine look like using automated email and SMS for service reminders, declined work follow-up, loyalty, and a structured referral incentive? Please include cadence and basic compliance. Then touch offline drivers, EDDM direct mail to tight routes, yard signs, door hangers, and in-shop signage. Finally, how should shops show up in the community, sponsorships, clinics, and approach fleet and B2B acquisition with packages, priority scheduling, and terms that protect cash flow?
Use your database. Set automated reminders by mileage and time for oil, tires, brakes, and inspections via email and SMS, each with a clear CTA and booking link. Follow up on declined work within 48 hours with a short risk note and an option to stage repairs. Send a monthly customer email with a tip, a testimonial, and a featured offer. Track visits and reward the 3rd or 5th visit with a small credit. Build a referral program with a double-sided incentive. Keep SMS compliant, explicit opt-in at write-up, honor opt-outs, and message within reasonable hours. Offline, run EDDM to carrier routes with 3 to 6 drops over 90 days, one strong offer and a tracking number. Add yard signs, door hangers, and in-shop signage. Show up locally, sponsor teams, host clinics, and cross-promote with car washes, detailers, and tow partners. For fleets, pitch priority scheduling, pickup maintenance pricing, and net 30 terms.
Great playbook. Let's give owners marching orders on money, measurement, rollout, and guardrails. How would you allocate a starter budget across SEO and GBP, PPC, and LSA, paid social and retargeting, retention, and direct mail? And when should we rebalance? Which KPIs matter most by channel? Please outline a 30, 60, 90-day plan, flag TCPA and can spam basics, and call out common pitfalls to avoid.
Start balance, then shift by ROI. Rough guide, 25% SEO and GBP, 30% PPC and LSA, 15% paid social and retargeting, 15% retention tools, 15% direct mail. Review at 60 to 90 days. Core KPIs, car count, ARO, call to appointment rate, repeat visit percent, review velocity, CPL, CPA, and revenue by channel. Rollout 0 to 30 fix website, tracking, and GBP. 31 to 60 launch PPC, LSA, and the review engine. 61 to 90 add mailers, partnerships, and refine bids. Compliance, SMS opt-ins and opt-outs. Quiet hours observed. Can spam rules for email. Secure, clean data. Avoid one-and-done mailers, broad keywords, weak offers, inconsistent NAP, and neglected phones.
That's a wrap. Today we defined your ideal customer and service mix, built a conversion-ready website, locked down GBP and reviews, mapped content, links, and high-intent ads, layered awareness, offers, tracking, phones, retention, mailers, community, fleet, budgets, KPIs, and a 30, 60, 90 plan with compliance. If you execute and measure, you'll earn more calls and drive more cars. Thanks for listening to Fueling Growth. We'll see you next time, everyone.